Hey everyone, welcome back to some Junk Treasure with Pete. I picked this up from another trader online. It's the 1997 Pinnacle X-Press. These are the odds for the inserts. I wrote them down because unfortunately I may not be able to read it all right here. If you can, awesome. I wrote it down right there. So basically we've got Swing for the Fences, a 1 and 2 packs. There's 60 of those. Boosters, 18 of those, and so on. Ones we're looking for are some redemption cards, which I don't believe you can redeem anymore. The melting pots would be our next best thing, though. Okay, we can obviously keep those, and there's 20 of those. So I'm excited. This is the first year that McGuire was going to the Cardinals. Maybe we'll get to see him on there as well. So let's go ahead and break it open. I like keeping the boxes, so I'm going to be extremely careful when tearing this open. I know a lot of guys use box cutters to get into it. I want to keep the integrity of the box as well. Got a little part off of there. 36 cards in here. 36 cards. Get that out of the way. And first time opening it. First time. Wow, look at all those cards. I always loved getting packs or boxes as a kid with all these packs in there. All these packs. Alright, so we'll put them right here, like them right there. So let's get going. Hopefully there's no bricking. I cannot say for sure, but we will just hope for the best in this first pack. We start out with a Mark Grace. Oh, there's the dreaded cracking sound. Mark Grace. Randy Johnson, one of my favorite players. And Dimitri Young. Gonna have to double check and make sure nothing goes wrong with these. Pudge Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez. David Cone. Nice little gold tint to that. Tony Clark. He's the head of the Players Association now. Swing for the Fences. We'll keep that one up here. Billy Wagner. And Sammy Sosa. Most of these players I probably know. And I believe there's only like 150 in the set. I always liked completing the sets. So there's a Nomo checklist. Got a Paul Molitor. Mark Grudzielanek. Hey, you can say his name. I don't mean to butcher it. Jose Canseco. Oh, looks like there's two of them there. Okay. Mark McGuire with the Oakland Athletics. Booster points, -3. Now, I'm not familiar with how this works. I'd have to guess I might do a little video explaining how that worked back in the day. Got peak performer Larry Walker, and finally Todd Hollinsworth. There we go. Sorry, figured I'd shed a little light on this for you guys. It would be pretty cool to get one of those redemption cards, even if we can't do anything with it right now. Derek Jeter. Kenny Lofton. Moises Alou with the Marlins. Ray Ordonez. Damon Mashore. Jeff Bagwell, one of the Killer Bees. Another swing for the fences, a Sammy Sosa. Eddie Murray. And Al Martin. Still looking for those melting pots in here. Again, wish that it wouldn't brick on us. I don't like that sound. Try and be as careful as possible. Jeff Cirillo. Andres Galarraga. Fred McGriff. Gotta be careful that I don't miss one in there. Lance Johnson. Matt Williams. And the booster points, -2, whatever that means. Another Al Martin in there. Charles Nagy. And finally, Bob Abreu. Exciting. See, I know I just did a basketball video, and 97 was when I was really into collecting basketball cards. Still knew the players for the most part with baseball. Greg Maddux. Got a Todd Walker. Says rookie. I'd have to look and see if that's actually his rookie. A couple big rookies in here. Tim Salmon. Got a peak performer, A-Rod. Tony Gwynn. Well-deserved World Series title for him. Edgar Martinez. A Tony Clark base card. Roger Clemens with the Blue Jays. And Chuck Knobloch. Always exciting times to see what kind of treasures we got hidden in here. As I was looking it up, I don't believe many of them are worth more than a quarter. Vinny Castillo, Jim Tomei, Tino Martinez, peak performer. Got a Jim Edmonds. I have a rookie card of his. Greg Vaughn. Roberto Alomar with the Orioles. -9. We got a Bernard Gilkey. And finally, Jason Kendall. Ooh, Ryan Sandberg, Jason Dixon, Chipper Jones. Another Brave. Now, Braves being in the NL, wasn't really a fan of theirs. I did like Frank Thomas right there, the big hurt. I did like players on the team. I like to keep it in the American League. Andy Ashby, another Jim Edmonds, swing for the fences. Alex Ochoa. And another Mark McGwire, peak performer with the Oakland Athletics. And Edgar Martinez on there. Odds go down the more packs in we are. Start off with another Greg Maddux. Marquise Grisham, Brady Anderson. See, there's another one in there. Now, John Smoltz, drafted by the Tigers, traded away for Doyle Alexander. A lot of baseball fans know that trade and infamousy. Rafael Palmeiro, -8. Common, who's that on there? Not familiar with who that is, unfortunately, just by looks alone. And Bobby Bonilla. And finally, Kevin Apier. Tino Martinez. Mariano Rivera. Came close to getting a rookie of his. It wasn't his rookie card, but it was pretty close in the old score set that I got. Kevin Ori. Andy Pettit. Ray Durham. Andrew Jones. Joe Carter with Toronto. Kevin Brown. And finally, Ken Hill. Nice to get one of those melting pots. See what they look like. Looks like there's a Rocky on the background. Larry Walker. We'll get to that in a second. Ugh. Another Mark Grace. Deo Nomo, the base card. He was exciting to watch when I was a kid. Damon Mashore. Another one. Another Killer B, same one, Jeff Bagwell. We got stuck here, Fred McGriff. Albert Bell. Jose Guillen. Barry Larkin. And the Larry Walker, peak performer. I think probably one of the most exciting things, I got to see Mark McGwire hit number 62. That was pretty fun watching. Our Nomo checklist. And we've got that Derek Jeter hanging around right there. Got another one of those. Kenny Lofton. Might have a double pack here. A-Rod. I'll see how much each of those is worth when I finish. And as you guys may have seen by now, I post the price value just for fun. I'm not making a ton of money off of this. It's more doing it just for the collecting and the hobby. It's a lot of fun to bust through packs, break them open, add to my collection. Throw out the doubles, see if I can get some autographs. Occasionally I send to a big name player, Castilla. Jim told me. Occasionally I send to a big name player. Mostly I just keep it to the lower level stars. Ones that, you know, might have been a little underappreciated when they played. But my philosophy always is they made it to the big leagues. They have a card of themselves, so they've already won in my eyes. Tony Clark, the other base card. I already have one of those. So while building my own collection, also building my doubles, send out, or possibly, you know, just give them away. Trade with somebody. Ryan Sandberg. Looks like we're getting a lot of repeaters here. So if we come across something that looks amazing, I'll make sure I stop and take a look at it. Bob Abreu, another Knobloch, and Roger Clemens once again. Jason Dixon, more Greg Maddux and Chipper. Big Hurt. Oh, I think something caught my eye there. Another Mashore, Damon Mashore. And there's just Juan Gonzalez with the Rangers. remember I was very excited when he came to the Tigers. Unfortunately, with the team that we had, he couldn't do much with them. But that sometimes comes with the territory. It is a team sport. One person may be a superstar on the team, but it takes everybody to win. Unless, of course, the pitcher throws a shutout, no-hitter, then majority of that's on the pitcher. You definitely appreciate your fielders for doing their jobs as well. Rays. Another John Smoltz. Andy Pettit. Swing for the fences booster. There's Mark McGuire once again. I have that down there. No, I'll put him right down there so anyone can look and see what he is. Edgar Martinez. So this half of the stack is pretty good. Definitely brings back a lot of good baseball memories. Got Todd Walker on the top there. It'd be nice to get a Jose Cruz Jr. He is a rookie this card set this year. Andrew Jones. Gary Sheffield. Yeah, I've said I liked watching him with the Tigers near the end of his career. Tim Nehring. Common, that Brave, that I can't figure out who that is. Bobby Bonilla. And Eric Young with the Rockies. Almost halfway through. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, guys. It's always nice to see people viewing it, whether they like it or they end up subscribing or whatever. I just like doing this. It took the hobby to another level for me. Just collecting. Scott Spezio, that's a new one. I like saying his name. Brian Jordan. There's a couple new players in here. Bubba Trammell, now that is his rookie card. I'm not sure about any affiliation with Allen, but they are on the Tigers, or were on the Tigers. Kevin Brown. And Ken Hill. Last pack in this half. Last pack in this half. And no melting pots just yet. Hoping to say it. I don't want to jinx it. A lot of times the ears may be ringing or burning. Dave Justice. Stuck to something else. I'm very happy. Dre Scalaraga. I'm very happy that as I'm going through these, even if they are bricking, it doesn't look like anything's happening. Well, I just spoke too soon. A little damage on the front of that card there. I didn't see too much of it as we were going through them. Hopefully nothing of value gets damaged while we go through it. Mo Vaughn, big hitter. And Matt Morris. So, halfway home. Halfway home. Alright, about that. I had to pause for a second. The dog was getting a little restless sometimes. I don't think you want to hear her barking in the background. She likes to make her presence known. A lot of times, no more Garcia Parra. I don't think that's his rookie card. I'll have to look into it. If it is, though, that's pretty good. I'll set it right there just in case. Scott Rowland. Brooks Kieschnick. Javier Lopez. Oh, got one stuck there. Just noticed it. And Larry Walker. Another booster card. Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette's father. Ken Caminiti with the Padres. I liked watching him with the Astros. And Ron Gant. I just did a video with him for his autograph. Very generous man. Very thankful for him doing that for me. Tell me what you think about that video too, and maybe if you have any suggestions of who I can send to. I don't mind throwing a shout out. If you call someone out and I get their autograph back, I'll give your name a shout out. So comment down below if any of these. Davy Cruz. I just liked saying his name growing up. Davy Cruz. Tim Salmon. Yeah, put a comment down below, and I'll see if I can't research where they're at and write to them. Randy Johnson, Peak Performer. And if we get it back, then that would be really cool. Rafael Palmeiro. Charles Nagy. And Mike Piazza, the catcher for the Dodgers, and eventually the Mets. I remember when he was traded. Omar Vizquel. Or did he sign? Huh. My baseball trivia sneaks away from me. I do basketball trivia from the 90s. In baseball, it's pretty much just the big namers that I can remember. Don't like that cracking. Brian Hunter, he was a good base stealer. Darren Erstadt. Jeff Bagwell. Need Biggio in there. Get both the killer bees. That would be really cool to put side by side. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. While not a rookie, still all the more special. Shift over Tony. Put Ken Griffey right on there. Travis Fryman, another favorite with the Tigers. Booster card. Joe Carter. And finally, Shannon Stewart. Still looking for a melting pot. And far and away, those would be cool to get. Far and away is 1 in 19, so we should have hit one of those by now. A melting pot, 1 in 288, so less likely. Still possible. Henry Rodriguez. Ellis Burks. Another Rodriguez. Doubling up in the same pack. That's not fair. Jeff Conan. Now Roger Clemens on a checklist. Larry Walker, swing for the fences. Mike Piazza, the base card. Todd Hundley. And finally, Michael Tucker. Oh, I think his ears must have been burning. I think I saw what I was just talking about. The bottom there. We'll go through them at the top, though. Another Ken Griffey. Let's shift Nomar out of there because we're not sure if that's a rookie or not. So we'll put Griffey right down there. Dean Palmer. Garrett Anderson. Juan Gonzalez with the Rangers. David Cone. Booster. Raul Mondesi. Jose Cruz Jr., rookie. Jose Cruz Jr. So, Mark, we're going to move you out of the way, and we're going to put Jose Cruz down there. And there is Biggio. We have both the killer bees. Both of the bees in there. Ryan Klesko. Vladimir Guerrero, father of Vladdy Jr. Cal Ripken Jr., always a nice one to see. And Jay Buhner. Oh, Hideki Rabu? Forgive me for the butchering. Wade Boggs. Weird seeing him in a Yankees uniform. Rather see him in Boston. Sorry, Yankees fans. And there's another Bagwell. Swing for the fences. Will Clark. And finally, nothing there. Joey Hamilton. And I believe those swing for the fences, what you did was, it's something with the boosters. You picked the game, I believe, that you thought they were going to hit a home run in. And if you sent it in and they did hit a home run in that game, then you won something, maybe like an all-star game or maybe a ticket to the World Series or something. John Yaha, Wendell McGee, Paul O'Neill, Cecil Fielder with the Yankees. Again, a weird uniform seeing him in. I'd rather see him with the Tigers. He did win a World Series with them. Peak performer Tony Clark. More booster points. Racking up them booster points. Mike Mussina. Troy Percival. And finally, Tom Glavine. Getting near the end of that stack. Thanks for watching. It's one of my longer ones. I got paid 30 bucks for this box, and with shipping and everything, cost me 38 out the door. So that's okay. We'll see if we got that back. Just in value alone. Bobby Higginson. Edgar Renteria. Another Fryman. Even with all those doubles added up, it's always cool for me to see if it was worth the price that I paid. Jose Canseco. And Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds with the Giants, where he would eventually become the home run batting king. A-Rod. And Jason Giambi. Oh, maybe about 6 or 7 packs to go. Still no crazy inserts. Jeff Facero, sorry. Jeff Facero. Nomo. Steve Finley. Wilton Guerrero. Manny Ramirez. Looking very young there. Far and away. Cool. Our first far and away insert, and it is Ken Caminiti. Very cool. That is 1 in 19. There are only 18 in this subset here. So we will shift. Let's get A-Rod out of there. He's seen the light very much a lot. So let's put Ken Caminiti right there far and away. Another booster. Brian Giles and Andy Bennis. Okay, so we got one insert out of that so far. Match the odds. Hopefully we can continue that with a melting pot. Hopefully not crinkled. Dave Nilsson. Another Higginson. Another Sheffield. Brian Jordan. Bubba Trammell again. Booster points. Mo Vaughn. Matt Morris. And Eric Young. This one's a really crinkle one. Really brick. Ooh. Albert Bell. That's the unfortunate thing with the glossiness. It bricks over time. Being that this is 23 years old. Athena's saying hi. John Wetland. Sorry, I wanted to pause it for a sec. I didn't want her to go on a tirade, because I'm the one that's talking. Dante Bichette. Ken Caminiti, the base set. And Joe Carter. Really good dog. She just learned a few months ago, maybe a little longer than that, how to roll over. She will be 7 in September. Dean Palmer. Garrett Anderson. Ryan Klesko. Pat Hentgen. Javier Lopez again. Oh, there's one stuck on there. The gentleman's name, Brooks Keichnick. The booster points. Charles Nagy and Omar Vizquel. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs to go. Still looking for a melting pot if we get lucky in this. That would be awesome, especially if it was a Tiger. Or that's my team to collect. Vladdy Guerrero again. Senior. Cal Ripken. Larry Walker. Jermaine Dye. Randy Johnson, I think, yep, that one's down here. Javier Lopez, swing for the fences. Mike Piazza again. Ron Gant. Shannon Stewart. One of those Metalworks redemptions is in here, and I don't know what will happen. I mean, besides the fact that I won't be able to trade it in. Bill McGee, Palmeiro, Rodriguez, Henry that is, Jeff Conine. I didn't notice that before. He's holding a sledgehammer, or maybe that's a weight that they hold before going to bat. Point. I remember having the weight on the when you go on the on deck circle. I don't remember holding the sledgehammer at all, but maybe he knew something I didn't. Michael Tucker. A couple more to go. Almost near the end. These are my favorites so far, besides the one Tony Clark. Of course, I like the Tigers mostly, but they're not so much worth money, just sentimental value. Come. Tony Clark, what's this? First base, it's a number. And it is a peak performer. I do like the gold around it. So we are going to move Randy Johnson out of there and put Tony Clark down there. Get a little shine on there. Derek Bell. Raul Mondesi. And another Jose Cruz rookie card. 3 to go. Three packs to go. This has been fun. It's definitely been fun. Another Nomo. Mark Grace. Buhner. Guy's name that I butchered. Wade Boggs. Joey Hamilton. Will Clark. And finally, Mike Mussina, 35. Love that number, 35. It's a number I wore playing sports all junior high. And I was even fortunate enough to be able to wear it for basketball when I was playing when I was a kid. Sorry about that. Nomo. Another Jeter. Kenny Lofton. Paul O'Neill. Cecil and the Yankees. Bobby Bonilla, swing for the fences. Troy Percival again. Tom Glavine. And Barry Bonds. All right, maybe a little last pack magic here. Last pack magic. Come on, Mark. Got a Vinny Castilla. Moises Alou. Jim Thome. Another Tony Clark. If you notice, look at that. They're the same card, but one is gold. I'll have to look into that that gold, the difference right there. I'll have to see what's up with that. It's pretty cool. Edgar Renteria. Booster pack or booster points. Another A-Rod, and finally Jason Giambi. So, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. These are what I like the most. I especially like those two now. A Jose Cruz Jr. and a couple Ken Griffey's, and definitely this Ken Caminiti right here. So, hey, comment down below. Give me your feedback on what you thought about this, what you liked about it. Thanks a lot for watching.